What's up, guys? It's Jeramie with JeramieLu Photography. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Are you struggling to not be a creepy photographer, or are you just struggling to get models to shoot with you? I never actually thought I'd be talking about this, but we're going to talk about that right now. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much again for tuning in. Today's video is kind of a filler video. It's a little thing that we've been talking about with a couple photographers on social media, and they really just don't know how to get people to shoot with them. It's a lot of like, Jeramie, how do you actually get models to show up and shoot with you? And for me, it's always like, I just ask. But let's talk about that. Before we do though, guys, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. If this video helps you in any way, give it a thumbs up. And of course, click that bell for notifications, and it'll tell you every time I come on. That way you can watch whatever. And please join the dialogue, comment below, share the video. Let me know what you guys are thinking about this channel and everything that we're doing. So let's get back into it. This is weird to me, guys. I mean, what I'm finding out through social media is that a lot of photographers are just being real dicks, and they're just being creepy as balls, asking people to shoot with them. I treat my job as a job. It's a work, it's a business, I'm a professional. So whenever I ask somebody to shoot with me, I have a concept in mind, I have dates in mind, I have locations in mind, and a style that I want. But what I'm seeing more recently, which is getting me a little worried, is a couple photographers are being screenshotted on how they're asking models to potentially shoot with them. And this is more for the trade industry, more for TFP, trade for photos, trade for time, time for time kind of shoots. But a lot of them are like, hey, you're beautiful, want to shoot? Or hey, are you cool being nude? And that's literally how they introduce themselves. And I don't know if these photographers are feeling cocky, if they're feeling like they're the good photographers now, that people should just know who they are and all that. But don't do that. Even if you're asking a nude model who only poses nude to do a nude shoot, don't ask, let's do a nude shoot, let's do it. You know, I don't know what it is about trying to be cute on social media when you're asking people to work with you, but don't do that. Treat it as a business. Don't use the words like hun, babe, girl, or whatever. Don't give nicknames already. It's their first and last name. Even when I do it on Instagram, I will actually put if I don't know their name, if I ask somebody to shoot with me, I will actually just put their tag on there, and that's really not their name. And they'll be like, oh, sorry, my name's really like Jamie or something like that. So let's talk about this, guys. If you're serious and you want to shoot with somebody, you need to ask them professionally. Like I said before, you need to have the who, what, when, where, and how already presented. If you're going to write to them on social media, write it. But if not, I would usually go on. I love doing everything via email. I hate social media in this aspect. Email is a little more professional. So I will email them and say, hey, my name is JeramieLu. I'm a professional photographer in Reno. I would love the chance to work with you. Do you have an email if you're interested in doing a concept shoot with me? And that's usually a yes or no, and that means they're serious, that means they'll show up, that means that they'll actually do something. And yes, in my area, a lot of people have heard of me, but I never assume that they know who I am or assume that they know my work, because that's egotistical and cocky, and you don't do that. And if somebody doesn't know who you are, it's not a big deal. Let it go, let it happen. So guys, when you're asking models to shoot with you, you need to present yourself in a professional way. This shows them that you're professional and the shoot's going to be professional. You're going to want to have a website or a portfolio to show them as well, because guess what? Usually guys are asking pretty girls, and this is always the guys or girls. We can reverse the sexes if we want, but this is specifically what we're talking about today. If you're asking a girl, it's usually she's more attractive. So you need to span away from the trolls and the people that are asking them on dates. So being as professional as possible, including your website and your portfolio, is the way to go. If you really want to work with them, then reference some of the work that they've done. Look at some of the work that they've done. You know, when you're asking them questions, hey, I would love to do a shoot. I saw that you did a shoot over at Lake Tahoe, and it was beautiful during sunset. That's similar to the concept that I have. Would you like to work with me? And then the last thing that I would recommend in order to secure a model to work with you and be professional is set up a one-on-one meeting. Let them meet with you before the shoot. Is it a waste of your time? It shouldn't be. If you feel that way, go away. I'm so annoyed with people not investing their time into things. If you're not meeting with somebody, how are you knowing that they're going to be serious from the shoot and they're going to show up, or you're going to waste your time there too? So set up that meeting. And then just a side tip for you guys, I always ask my models to bring an escort. I recently had a string on social media saying that a guy photographer, rode on thinking that we would be on his side, felt embarrassed, felt like his brand wasn't there because the model wanted to bring an escort, which was another female, to the shoot just in case something, you know, weird were to happen. Guys, it happens. I would want an escort there. If it's another girl coming and I'm doing a girl shoot, then you know what? Maybe that's another client in the future for me. That's how I think of business. But let's think of it on the safe side. They don't know who you are, so they should have an escort just to be there. They need somebody to calm them down and to hang out with them. And there's nothing wrong with that. If you're a photographer and you do not allow escorts to shoots, that is a red flag in my book. I know you can say something like, well, I want the model to be focused, and if she's professional, cool. It won't matter. You give me your reason why you don't allow escorts, and I will debate you on that all day long. That's kind of it, guys. Let me know what you guys think. But really, if you guys are struggling finding models to shoot with you via Instagram, social media, there's Model Mayhem, which I don't like Model Mayhem. But put it out there and get ready for the no's, get ready for the yeses. You're not going to want everything. And then also, you know, target the people that you want to work with for their look, for their style, and then work with them. Okay, you're a photographer, they're a model. You both have ideas. You do it together. That's it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. As you can see, we're in Jet's room, and we have the baby. The baby's here. He's hanging out. He's just downstairs doing the thing. And I had a little time to do this. But that is it. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for watching.